It's been a year and a half with this cochlear implant and processor, and a year with this cochlear implant and processor, and it's becoming my normal way of living. Every day, usage-wise, it's just another part of the routine. I get up very early and I work out. I put them on, do yoga. When I start working out and sweating, I take them off because they just spent all night being cleaned, and I think it's just kind of gross if I get them all sweaty and then put them back on after I shower. So I take those off, and it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours of not hearing anything. I do a workout, shower, eat breakfast, brush my teeth, put them back on, and then continue the rest of my day. Not being able to hear is not awesome, but it's, just one of those things that you have to deal with. I produce concerts for a living, and I would say because I'm surrounded by music, audio, always engaging with different people, that's very helpful when it comes to the training of my brain. The music doesn't sound the same when you first get the implant, when you first turn the processor on, but you will get to a point where it sounds kind of like how you remember. And this goes on for years. This goes for years and years and years. Some people say it takes 10 years, 5 years, 1 year, 2 years. For sure, I can hear things the same way. They just sound a little different. And that difference is, it's like you hear a microphone coming through a kind of speaker, and it's what I would consider a hot signal. So not clipping, but just hot. Kind of like those recordings from the 50s and 60s where things just didn't sound how they high def, if you want to call it that, of today. But I can still, it's like 80% of the sound, and it's there, and then that 20% is just the organic part. Still waiting on the new programming. It may happen in a week or two. I see my audiologist. I don't know if that will be ready then, but there are some other brands that already do this, where they map your cochlear implant to your cochlear, so it kind of moves the electrodes more in place to where 100 hertz was on your cochlear, 500 hertz, and see if that kind of makes things sound better. So fingers crossed for that. And again, my job, producing concerts, I'm able to do all that. I'm able to do this. It's complex things. No, I would not be able to do that. Things still, aren't very clear with a lot of sound. Music is complex, and it's just very hard to mix a lot. 4 or 5 microphones, easy. 12, 15 microphones, probably not be able to do that. And in fact, it would probably be too loud. On a daily, you're training, but you don't have to go and listen to difficult things. You can if you want to get better at it. But just go live your life with the implants. Try to not to use the things that make it easy. Sometimes you have to, but push yourself into a place where it's a lot of noise and focus. It might be frustrating. You might not be able to do it, but that's practice. It doesn't make perfect. It makes it permanent. One thing I like about this, you're already training. You're already listening. That is the training and practicing. A year with my second implant, a year and a half with my first implant. It's kind of bonkers to think it's been only that. I feel like it's been 3-4 years. I feel like I've just kind of been having these for so long, and knock on wood, everything keeps getting better. And I think it does. I think me just sounding on this microphone alone, I can hear it more of what my voice used to sound like. Thanks for watching.